Hey Taurus, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Virgo. Taurus, at this time, I feel like you're excited. I feel like you're ready for an adventure. I feel like you're ready to do something different out of the norm here as well. I feel like you're spending a lot more time outside. I feel like this is almost like a healing space for you here as well, especially at this time. I feel like you're getting so many signs, so many synchronicities here as well, right? Like I feel like your spirit guides are like bringing in so many like signs and symbols here that are really helping you. Hey, good morning, how are you? That are really helping you like understand like what it is you're trying to do. Oh, thank you so much for liking. There's very much a space here where it's time for you to start like paying attention here as well to your spirituality. I feel like you're getting a lot more connected to certain aspects here that you necessarily hadn't been like playing with here as well, right? Like I feel like there's very much a space where you're definitely like, once again, I feel like you're definitely being guided to be outside. I feel like you're sitting outside a lot more, getting a lot more fresh air. I feel like your spirit guides are coming to you and in ways of animals here as well, right? Like in ways of colors here as well, right? There could be certain treat. Here you are, Queen of Pentacles. There's very much a space here where you could definitely be working on like your plants, on your gardens here as well, right? Like 111. And then we have the Temperance card. Yeah, I feel like at this time, you're not moving too fast. I feel like you're testing the waters here as well, right? Like, I feel like, you know, right now you're in a huge spiritual upgrade. I feel like you're getting so many downloads. I feel like your body's changing here as well, right? And we have the Seven of Cups, yeah. I feel like you're spending a lot of time almost in like a dream space here as well. I feel like there's very much a space where you're almost like staring into nothing here as well. And I feel like that's where you're getting these I'm wanting to say messages, right? And I feel like it's definitely heavily involving smoke here, water as well, right? I feel like the more that you're almost like taking time out to like dream, to manifest here as well, right? Like the more it's almost like changing and shifting your perspectives here as well, right? Sorry. And then we have the Two of Cups, yeah. I feel like this is definitely involving a partnership here as well, right? Sorry. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely involving a partnership here as well, right? I feel like there's been very much a space here where you've been involved in certain relationships and certain partnerships here. You could have had certain agreements here with certain people who could have almost like falsified what it was that they were offering here as well, right? And I feel like this could have caused a lot of hurt, a lot of anger here as well, right? This is very much a space where you're really having to look at the situation differently. I feel like you're really having to like change your behavior and show up in a different way here as well, right? We have this Queen of Cups sitting right under this Queen of Pentacles here as well with this Six of Cups. I feel like there's definitely a Queen of Cups in your life that you've been dealing with up to this point. I feel like there's been a lot of genuine love, a lot of genuine care here as well, right? I feel like this is just a situation that you just have not been wanting to really look at. I feel like it's almost like pulling up some toxic energies here that you're not necessarily wanting to deal with. I feel like you're being very almost like protective over yourself involving this Queen of Cups right at this time. I feel like I feel like this Queen of Cups, it could definitely be a Cancerian woman here. It doesn't have to necessarily be, it could be a Pisces or a Cancer. I mean a Scorpio. We have the Chariot card sitting right next to this Two of Swords. I feel like this Queen of Cups has been like, yes, there's a lot of genuine care, a lot of genuine admiration between you two. But I feel like there's a space here where you're being very self-protective over yourself. And I feel like they're being very self-protected over their selves here as well. I feel like you're still like moving forward in your life. I feel like, oh, thank you for liking. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're still getting up and going, like, yes, like you may talk to each other on the phone every once in a while, but I feel like there's very much a space of like separateness here as well, right? And I feel like I have toothpaste on my shirt. Oh, rats. Sorry. I feel like there's very much been a space here where there's been a lot of separation between you two here as well. You guys could have a very a large connection here with flowers, with plants, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this was very much a codependent relationship that you could have been dealing with here, right? And I feel like it was almost necessary for your soul growth and their soul growth to have this separation. I just saw 406, yeah. There's been very much a space here where you guys were like overly dependent on one another. Like I feel like it's almost like a codependent relationship. You guys could have been on the phone all the time. You could have been at each other's house all the time here as well, right? I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you really to start focusing in on like what it is you're trying to grow here for yourself. Yes, I can see the chat. Hello, good morning. Good morning. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to really start focusing in on what it is you're trying to build, what it is you're trying to grow, what it is you're finding value in here as well, right? I feel like there's a space here where there's been a lot of things that have been rooted inside of you, right? And I'm saying this because the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's been very much a space here where you're almost taking like these lessons, these blessings here, these opportunities, the things that you have learned along the way. And I feel like you're taking this from your root, and I feel like you're almost like turning it into something more beautiful here that not only you can admire within yourself or use for yourself, but what you can also share here for others, right? Yeah, I feel like I feel like there could have been like some things in your childhood that really helped like shape you into the person that you were here as well, right? And I feel like these opportunities that you had went through, whether it was opportunities or, you know, blessings or hardships here as well, right? And I feel like it's very much hardships, a lot of separation here as well, right? I feel like you're almost like using these to like help better yourself in like today. Like I feel like you're like transmuting this energy here as well, right? And then we have the Tower card, yeah. Once again, I feel like there's been a lot of hardships here, and then we have the Magician right after that. There's been a lot of hardships here that you are definitely transmuting. I feel like you're looking, hey, good morning. I feel like, hey. I feel like there's very much a space here where you're, sorry, my cat is pregnant, and she's over here like doing like all these like crazy like tail moves. I don't know. It's like a little propeller. I'm like she's never done that. It's crazy. Yeah, she's being a weirdo. Anyway. Yeah, we had the Tower card and the Magician. I feel like you're using these opportunities here that could have like torn you down, like broken you, and like you're using this to transmute yourself into something that's so much greater, something that's so much more for yourself here as well. You're not allowing like what happened to you to like really shape you. I feel like you're using like how did you view the situation? How did you react in the situation? And that's what's pushing you forward to this next space here. You're manifesting like you're almost like taking all the bad things that happen and turning them into like a different type of truth for you to help you understand like and like get over the situation, right? Like I feel like if you were to just continue to hold on to these issues here as well, like I feel like it would manifest into something that's going to continue a cycle here as well, right? And then we have the Four of Swords. There's definitely a space here where it's really time for you to sit within yourself, take some time out for you, right? Like really figure out what is the next game plan, right? I feel like where you have been almost like moving around too much here as well, right? And I'm saying that because it's sitting right under this Chariot card with this Knight of Swords and this Four of Swords with this Eight of Swords sitting right next to it. I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time, like you're being sat down. It's time for you really to go back to the drawing board. What kind of goals are you wanting to have? Like I feel like there's very much a space here where it's time for you to start working a lot more in your feminine energy. How can you make things move without having to move, right? And I feel like there's very much a space here where you're like in this quiet space, in this calmness, you're almost like realizing exactly how powerful you are at this time, right? And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. There's been very much a space here where you just haven't been realizing your worth. You haven't been realizing what types of opportunities have been here for yourself here. I feel like there's very much a space where there could be a King of Pentacles coming in. I feel like as you're kind of like sitting out and taking a break here as well, I feel like there's this King of Pentacles where they're seeing you as such a golden opportunity. I feel like they're noticing like how wonderful you are, how hard you work, and how fruitful you are here as well. I almost said how hard you are. And then we have the Ten of Wands and the Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's very much a space here where if there's been a King of Cups around you at this time, right? I feel like they could have been causing a lot of chaos, a lot of frustration, a lot of things that were making you feel like bogged down in a situation that you weren't really necessarily wanting to deal with here as well, right? I feel like whatever hurt they could have like came in and like brought to you, right? Like you're moving away from it. I feel like this is something where you've already seen how this person is moving here as well, right? And I feel like there's very much a space where it's time for you to like take some time out by yourself. I feel like you've been too attached to group situations here with people that weren't as beneficial to you as you were to them, right? And there's very much a space here where you're really clearing out a lot of your emotions. I feel like there's been a lot of things that you haven't been like letting go of. Like I feel like this person could have come in and, you know, done something ugly or rude here, and I feel like you could have like been like keeping this like on your shoulders, having like a chip on your shoulder here as well, right? There's very much a space here where you're moving away from any negative emotions about this person, about the situation. I feel like if they're coming in and like saying something mean or nasty or ugly, you're just like, oh well, right? And we have the Four of Wands, yeah. There's a lot of root work, a lot of grounding work here, once again, that you've been doing on yourself here. Definitely take the time and go outside, like go for a walk, find an adventure here as well for yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things in nature at this time that are really helping ground you and root you here as well, right? All right, guys, let's get one card out for how you can heal this energy. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for the awesome comments. Y'all are silly. Let's get one card out. We'll take that one. It says, ask for your needs to be met. I feel like you have such huge angelic support around you at this time, right? Like you could be connecting to the color blue a lot more here as well, right? All right, it says, God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you, right? You have love, you have support coming in, right? Make sure like in these spaces, you're doing a lot of like gratitude, like thank you God for, thank you, like there's a space here where the more that you're connecting to that energy, the more Spirit is really understanding like what needs are necessary for you at this time, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.